Hello and welcome to this series of professional development training videos for high school teachers. My name is Ariane Polo and I'm a PhD candidate in the School of Education at Liberty University. Today, I would like to share with you a teaching philosophy that has withstood the test of time throughout the centuries and has been implemented in classrooms across the United States and beyond. This teaching philosophy has given rise to one of the most effective methods for fostering critical thinking among students, producing strong thinkers, writers, and communicators. I'm referring to the teaching philosophy of the ancient philosopher Socrates and his widely known Socratic Method. Although the name Socrates is well known in today's society as a respected philosopher, in ancient Athens, he was labeled a rebel and one who corrupted the minds of the youth. The Athenians wanted nothing to do with him, as he challenged the political entities that he claimed were not teaching the youth a curriculum that would develop absolute truths, such as finding the meaning of life. Socrates said the young men of Athens were missing wisdom and lacking in making moral decisions. He believed that the way to cultivate this was through the Socratic method. Through dialogue consisting of questioning, debating, and defending, the Socratic method facilitated students' discovery of truths as they critically examined established beliefs, even their own. Now, how am I supposed to implement this philosophy in my classroom? This all sounds like it should remain philosophical, but I don't see its practical use. Well, if you're thinking this way, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you turn your classroom into a Socratic one. The first practical step is to understand that you are the facilitator and the students are the participants. This shift in roles sets the tone for your teaching style. You're not simply spoon-feeding the students the answers. You're provoking them to arrive at the answer on their own, using their intellect to do so. But how do I help my students arrive at truths on their own? This is where the Socratic method comes into play. Practical step number 2, enter into a dialogue with them. Instead of discussing the topic one-sided, invite students to join the discussion by asking thought-provoking questions that would challenge them to think critically. Don't just tell them about the plans for dismantling the Department of Education. Ask them, if the Department of Education were to be eliminated, what would be the challenges for states with a higher percentage of poverty in keeping their school doors open without federal aid? This causes students to think critically, dialogue with their peers and teachers, debate with opposing sides, and defend their opinions. This will result in students arriving at truths on their own. I personally identify with this teaching philosophy as it encourages students to arrive at the answer independently as they analyze the question presented. Something divine occurs when students can identify truth using their minds to think instead of someone providing them with the answer. You can see when the light bulb turns on and hunger and thirst awaken. Students now desire to learn more because they discovered the power of critical thinking. They have also found that they had it in them all along. One thing about Socrates is that he believed students had the intellect already in them. Someone has to help give birth to it. Teachers do just that. When they take on this role of a facilitator, they essentially become the midwives for their students. Their job is to help deliver what's already inside their students, new ideas waiting to enter this world. Are students more than capable at arriving at truths on their own? Instead of giving them the answers, let them exercise critical thinking through the Socratic method. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment on what part interests you the most and how you plan on using the Socratic method in your classrooms.